Dzisiaj zagramy sobie w Batmana, sezon drugi. Jest to pierwszy epizod pod tytułem Enigma. No nic, zaczynamy. O, mamy wybór kolorku, weźmiemy sobie niebieski. Postaram się większość tłumaczyć tutaj bezpośrednio. No, gra dostosowuje się do wyborów, które dokonujesz. Tak jest historia przedstawiana dalej, nie? Pewnej pamiętnej nocy moi rodzice oddali życie za mnie. Stali się moimi bohaterami. Stali się... Dopóki nie dowiedziałem się prawdy. Mój ojciec był przestępcą. Rządził Gotham w cieniu. Wszystko, co nie widziałem, to wszystko zmieniło. Wszystko, co wiedziałem o sobie. Dzieci Gotham objawiły prawdę o tym. Wrzuciły miasto w chaos. Został uwięziony w Arkham Asylum. Tak było właśnie w pierwszym sezonie, w tym szpitalu psychiatrycznym. Później walczył na dole z Lady Arkham na końcu. O, Pingwin, dwie twarze Lady Arkham. To było pierwsze wyzwanie, które podjął jako Batman. Ale nie było na pewno ostatnie. No,
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the children of Arkham, marking another triumph.
Po tym jak zatrzymano te wszystkie dzieci Arkham, crime, czyli przestępczość, spadła i komisarz, Gordon został komisarzem, tak? I podpisanie tego partnerstwa między Batmanem a policją. O, i jest pan zagadka. Śmiech. No to zaczynamy.
Lucky 13. There it is.
No chyba takich rzeczy nie będę tłumaczył. Szczęśliwa 13. Magnat importu, eksportu, międzynarodowy dostawca broni, ale udaje takiego biznesmena.
Not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true
Czy
to
zapomina
yourself.
właśnie, że o sobie, że tak długo jest w tej innej roli? Nie, nigdy zapominam. Ja nie. Ochrona niewinnych ludzi jak Mori. Przed Morim.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
they happen on the casino floor.
Dealów w Gothamie,
I need
więc
to find a way to hear what Mori is
musi
saying.
coś... Aha,
Standing by for
staramy się
support.
usłyszeć, co on tam mówi.
Look for something with a
Czyli coś będziemy
microphone.
szukać. Okej, szukamy. Najpierw Moriego,
He
spojrzymy na
certainly
niego.
enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running
tu nie
guns
ma.
during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Well, looks like
Roulette
roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky.
Ma
Then
reputację
you don't need luck
szczęściarza.
when you own the
No,
house.
zobaczymy. Czas pokaże. O, jest. Hakujemy telefon.
I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Szyfrowuję sygnał, żeby nie wiedział,
You
że
should be
Mori,
able to pick
że
up
tutaj jest
audio
ktoś.
from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Kwestia czasu, zanim coś mu zacznie
Trying to
mówić
blend
więcej.
in.
Próbuj się wtopić. No to spróbujemy się wtopić.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering,
O, chyba
what's Bruce
jesteśmy
Wayne doing
podrywani.
in a place like this? I figured you went
Co
to
robimy w tym
fancy,
miejscu?
you know,
Jestem pod,
someplace
działam pod
where only
przykrywką.
high rollers go.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
Yeah, the hell are you doing here?
No, coś, zaczynają się kłopoty. Oj, zagadkę zadaję.
Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death.
Nie lubi zagadek, nie lubi zagadek,
I
moi.
am death.
Jestem
Something's
śmiercią.
happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time.
Pamięta go,
That's
Alfred.
Riddler.
To jest pan zagadka. Pamięta z czasów ojca, więc pewnie w tym czasie też gdzieś to działał.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Wyglądasz na...
Bruce.
O, coś tutaj.
You
Come
think
go
your
away.
gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him. You
Stay close and keep your head down.
Aha, weźmiemy
Excuse
ze
me?
sobą, okej.
Bullets are about to fly.
Kule zaczną latać.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Nikt mi nie grozi.
For you?
Czas na
An
wyjście
easy one.
dla ciebie.
What
Szybkie.
question can you never answer?
yes to.
Na co nie odpowiesz tak?
Let's go.
Mam to gdzieś, idziemy.
Wrong.
Źle.
The correct answer
Prawidłowa
is are
odpowiedź.
you dead?
Czy jesteś martwy? No tak. Na to nie odpowiesz tak. Och, nieźle, nieźle, nieźle.
Now,
Chyba jest 18+,
Let's
ale
get
nie spojrzałem w
started.
sumie. Zaczynamy.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Idziemy po swój garniturek. No to idziemy.
Let Gordon know what's happening.
Right
Daj
away.
znać Gordonowi.
hey, no one leaves.
O, no jest jakiś matoł. I pierwszy down. Leży, leży.
You okay?
Chyba jest w szoku.
Yeah.
Lekki.
I'm okay.
Run now.
No, uciekaj, uciekaj. Gdzie
What
bucho?
you did to that man,
Tak, żeś
knocking
go
him out
położył.
like that. How did you do that?
Jak to zrobiłeś? No
I had
jak
a
żeśmy to
different impression of you
zrobili?
from TV.
Keep this quiet.
Never
I
seemed
told you
that
to. Jestem
capable.
człowiekiem o wielu talentach.
Man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
Jaki jest status?
Bat-
Nie musisz powtarzać. Ach, te jego zabawki Batmana.
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Wielu strzelców, zakładnicy w kasynie.
A madman in a mask.
Szaleniec w masce.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler?
Riddler's back in
He hasn't
Gotham.
been seen in years.
Nie był widziany od lat.
Well, he's
Właśnie.
putting on quite a show.
Niezłe przedstawienie odstawił. No dobra, no to get up, czyli ubieramy się, okej. To się ubierajmy.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues
Teraz
can't
te
be solved
deale.
with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens
Nasze
when
problemy
you
nie
back
rozwiążą
out
się
of a
przez
deal
ściśnięcie
with
dłoni,
me.
więc...
There's only one way
No,
you're getting out of
jakieś...
this alive.
Tylko jest jedno wyjście,
You have to
żebyś stąd
solve a
wyszedł
riddle.
żywy. Musisz rozwiązać
I'd choose
zagadkę.
my words carefully if I were you. Listen
Dobierałbym
closely.
słowa uważnie, jakbym był
please,
tobą.
don't do this.
Nie rób tego. Będzie beczał tu.
Without fingers, I point. Without
Bez
arms,
palcy
I
wskazuję,
strike.
bez
Without
rąk
feet,
uderzam, bez
I
nóg
run.
biegam.
Who
Kim
am I?
jestem?
I've got visual.
That drone
Mam
fully
kontakt.
functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence.
Dobra,
Some kind
spojrzymy
of
tutaj,
torture
co to jest.
Doesn't
Maszyna do
seem like he's
tortur.
getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Rattling around.
Tu mamy pana
Riddler.
A
zagadkę.
terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Believe me, I know.
No tu mamy zakładników. Okej.
Casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
Czyli to się nie różni w sumie
They're
od
clearly
pierwszego
not his
sezonu,
main target.
że mamy
Must be an
tego
insurance
Bat-drona.
policy. But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out
Kasa.
the guard first.
Okej, musimy najpierw zdjąć strażnika. No to zdejmujemy strażnika jak? A tu jest. Odwracamy uwagę.
Audio
Mistrza.
playback fully
Okej.
functional.
Time for a distraction.
Kolejny.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in.
Nie możemy
Front's
wejść.
covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside?
No, czyli pewnie będzie no, jest pierwsza decyzja.
What's the best course of action?
Gazem pieprzowym wchodzimy, albo normalnie, centralnie walimy frontal. Gazem chyba nie, bo są zakładnicy, więc weźmiemy to.
Gear up. Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it.
Co to za maszyna?
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oj! O kurczę.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him
Wyczyszczę
hell.
drogę.
We're counting
Czekajcie
on
na
you.
mój sygnał. O kurczę.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right
Fajnie,
now,
że
but
ten
I'll see
wybór
if I
jest
can
teraz
fit
troszeczkę
you
jest
in.
zrobione. Możemy w jakiś sposób po
Not
prostu
him, the
załatwić
hostage.
przestępców, więc
Shoot the hostage.
fajne to jest nawet. A weźmiemy broń.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since
Jesteś najlepszym nazwiskiem
I left town.
od kiedy ja opuściłem miasto, więc
Everyone's very impressed
wszyscy
with
są
you.
pod wrażeniem ciebie. A tu dalej obcinamy
I'm not
paluszki.
impressed.
Ja nie jestem.
Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
Samo to odpowiemy.
This is my
Jesteś
city.
zwykłym
Now I'm
szymowiną.
back.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Zmienia się
Like a
tylko
man
maskę.
who sees
Jesteśmy
the
wszyscy
world in
tacy sami.
black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Dajmy sygnał Gordonowi. Wchodzą.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Ależ oberwał.
Brawling like a common street hood.
Nawalanka chyba mu nie pasuje do końca. Termowizja włączona, ok, zobaczmy co to. Idź po liniach. O, jest. Szczęście, że jednak jest.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed
Że
a code.
rozmawiałeś tam.
Why would you save that
klatkę.
dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns,
Co, pióro.
trading off the suffering of war.
Wierzę w sprawiedliwość,
I
a
believe
co?
in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there. Enough of this!
Chyba mu to nie pasuje do końca, dostaje niezłe wciery.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt.
Znaje.
And we know you can't let that happen.
No, sterowanie się troszeczkę zmieniło w stosunku do jedynki. Nieduże, ale jest zmienione.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
No, ktoś nowy przychodzi.
After
Waller.
all, we're here to help.
Jesteśmy, by pomóc. No, zobaczymy. Mamy tą pudełeczko. Najpierw zaskanujemy, myślę.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous.
Nic nie ma
The back
niebezpiecznego,
computer
więc
will be
możemy
able
to
to
wziąć.
analyze
Ok.
further.
To bierzemy. Puzzle box.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in
A to
custody.
jest
Not a
prawa
bad
ręka
result, all told.
tego pana zagadki.
Riddler
niepozorny
used to leave clues
pajacyk.
at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help tracking
Zawsze
him
uważa, że
down.
jest mądry. No
He
dobra,
got a
jest
sick pleasure
arogancki.
out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his
No,
own doing.
arogancja go zgubi.
He keeps showing off he's bound to make a
Popisuje
mistake.
się i gdzieś popełni błąd
Maybe,
w końcu.
but we can't underestimate him.
Nie można go nie
Riddler's heyday
doceniać. No
was
tak,
a
to
dark
fakt.
time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way,
Ma
I could
jakieś
end up
tam
on foot patrol
plecy
before I
u
retire.
gubernatora, więc
My people
trzeba
are
uważać,
trained
co
for
się mówi.
situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
O, już siada na Gordona,
So,
widzę.
You're the legendary Batman.
Tak, to ja jestem, legendarny
great deal
Batman.
about you.
Thunder.
So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure
Nie
of
miałem
an
przyjemności.
introduction,
A
Miss.
pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are
Agencja,
the feds doing
agencja,
here?
czyli FBI.
Riddler's their
Aha.
case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler.
Nie wiedzą nikt więcej
They're kind of our
od nas,
specialty.
więcej od nas o nim.
If you were tracking him,
Nas nie
why didn't you tell us
ostrzegliście
he was
przed nim.
coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Chciałem
Now
mieć
we
pewność. Teraz wiemy, no tak, teraz wiemy.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead.
Wszyscy myśleli, że nie żyje.
Everyone
A
was
współpracował
wrong.
właśnie z ojcem.
Riddler's back.
Bruce'a
And if
Wayne'a
these
i z
theatrics are
Falconem.
anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
Będzie chciał wiedzieć, żeby całe
People
miasto
tell me
wiedziało,
you
coś
did
tam
some
wymyśli sobie,
good
więc
work handling
będzie robił
Batman.
pewnie niezły raban.
You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Moglibyśmy
I
zrobić
heard how you
niezły
dealt with
team.
Lady Arkham.
Co
Not to
to
mention that
za
filth,
team?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Pracuję tylko z Gordonem,
We could
będziemy
do great
wierni,
things together if
lojalni
we
dla
joined
Gordona.
forces.
Okej, tak
I
będzie.
work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue. The
Gordon
only
jest
real problem
problemem.
with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the light
Co
brigade
za
crack with the
baba,
riot
no.
shields? Good cops
Jedzie
got
po nim
hurt
jak.
because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
Cowboys.
you're putting all this
Cowboye.
on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
No,
Or are
bronimy
those
trochę
stars
naszego tego
purely for
Gordona.
show?
You can't
Ja
put
to,
this
że
on
ja
Jim.
podjąłem tą decyzję.
I made the call about a frontal assault.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought.
Co za
I'm here to prevent
pis...
this incompetence in the future.
bezczelna, no tak mnie tu obrażać.
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that
Nic nie
puzzle.
mów.
This is our town.
O tym,
We're the
tym
ones that'll catch Riddler.
puzzlach też nie. Puzzle box.
I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
Myślałem, że
I'd
pójdzie
like to see
twoją
her
głowę.
try.
Trzeba zobaczyć jak próbuje, no.
Special Agent
Pewnie by
Amon
odgryzał,
Vesta,
że...
Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler.
A pani
You'll
psycholog
see when you
to
read
jest.
it.
Okej.
He's changed. For your eyes only. If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack,
Podrywa mnie, czy co?
Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in
No
Gotham.
powiemy jej prawdę,
I heard them talking about some kind of
że
deal.
mieli jakiś interes
Any
razem
idea
wspólny.
what?
No. But it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Nie doszli do porozumienia.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham
Coś
born
się
and
zbiera,
raised, you
coś się
know.
zbiera.
My dad ran a
Jest
store in the
wychowana
shadow of City Stadium.
i urodzona w
I
Gotham.
just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
Prawdziwy
I do
honor
have something I
poznania
wanna ask,
ciebie.
though.
Coś, co się zapytaj. No pytaj.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that
Insanity.
pulls you towards the danger,
Że ci nie psychopaci,
The
coś
chaos.
ciągnie cię do nich.
the energy.
To jest
You can't go
nieuniknione.
2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
Większość ludzi
I'm
po
not
prostu
most
ucieka.
people.
Ja nie jestem jak większość ludzi.
I think I know you
O,
a
no,
little better now.
robi sobie mój profil. No co za następne.
I'll be in touch.
Będziemy w
Agent.
kontakcie.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But
Pewnie,
you
że
should
Gotham
know
to moje
I'll have to
miasto.
play nice. I'm letting you
O,
hunt the river
straszy,
for
straszy,
now.
widzę, straszy.
You better share everything you find.
Mam się dzielić wszystkim. Or.
This courtesy call is gonna
Lub.
become
No,
something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this
Nie
could
mówimy o
go.
puzzlach, nie. A, po prostu, uciekamy. Co będziemy gadać z wredną babą? Rezydencja Wayne'ów. W sumie pod nią.
What an
Alfred z
eventful
jedzonkiem.
evening. I have taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Dzięki, Alfred, dzięki.
Thanks, Al.
Co zawiera to pudełeczko?
Maybe music will help.
Muzyka pomoże, no. Jazz class. Jazz.
I need something cool.
No dobra, jedźmy.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle
Skończył
box.
skanowanie już tego
It's
pudełeczka.
ready when you are.
No idziemy.
Let's get to work.
Do roboty. A tu co mamy? Jaka tu? A to z pierwszego sezonu widzę. Pingwin, dwie twarze. Kobieta, kot.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity.
Żadnych
Nothing dangerous
ładunków
at all so
wybuchowych,
far.
żadnej radioaktywacji.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Co jest z Alfredem?
It comes and goes.
Przychodzi i odchodzi, tak?
Since the kidnapping and
Od czasu porwania
all the
przez
other
tą
business
Lady
with
Arkham
Lady Arkham.
z pierwszego sezonu.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me.
Nie martw się, no trzeba się martwić.
I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
I was.
Your family. Alfred.
Zawsze się martwię o
We
swoją
worry
rodzinę.
about family.
Będziemy jechać.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working
Minie.
always helps.
Praca pomaga, no. Zobaczmy. No, to sprawdźmy tego pana zagadkę.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Terroryzował miasto długo zanim został
Gotham's
Batmanem.
original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to
Co
Gotham?
wracał, no. Dobra.
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of
Nie byłoby
aristocrat.
sezonu drugiego, jakby nie wrócił.
Let me upload the rest of
Nie,
this to
może by był
Codex.
Joker. Może
The
jeszcze
agency
będzie.
realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Dał się
Oh,
złapać.
Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course.
By resztę uwolnić.
That wasn't obvious.
Czy to
The man's
nieoczywiste?
deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
Potrzebuje pomocy. No.
He's clearly sick.
Victims.
The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
To Arkham,
I
no.
know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
No niezły
I take
psychopata.
everything back.
Agencji pliki. No zobaczmy, co tutaj się znajduje.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town.
agentów i tak
I
dalej.
wonder if we need be worried
Polityków trochę zaangażowanych w tym.
about losing our unpaid and thoroughly
Myślę, że są
exhausting
po
job.
naszej stronie. Na razie, na starcie, tak jak
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the
zobaczymy,
same
jak to się
side.
później rozwinie.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Spróbuję. Kodeksu tego nie sprawdzamy. Idziemy zobaczyć to pudełeczko.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt.
Rozwiąż moją zagadeczkę
Riddler's
szybko,
MO
albo
hasn't
ludzie
changed
ucierpią.
in all these years.
No zobaczymy, co tu w niej jest. Otwieramy. Ale fajny bajerek.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see.
Mam oko i
Who am
nie
I?
widzę, kim jestem.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Nie pamiętasz odpowiedzi, Alfred? co?
Sadly, no.
No jak zwykle, kurwa, trzeba będzie zgadywać pewnie. Oko cyklonu, oko igły. Jednooki Jack, czyli maszyna ta. Ślepa sprawiedliwość. Nie, weźmiemy oko. To wygląda troszeczkę jak płyta, nie? Uważacie? Weźmiemy oko igły. Okej, poszło.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling
to
us how to
związane?
use it.
A może mówię, jak to
sounds very
użyć.
plausible.
Aha, czyli tutaj do maszynki podejdziemy. Dlatego ta maszynka tu się znajduje.
Look at these strange grooves.
No to idzie.
Needle. A record needle.
Coś tu nam chce opuścić.
Halfway there, Batman.
W połowie drogi jesteś.
Half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear the city apart.
O kurde, widzę, że chce rozwalić całe miasteczko. Całe
I
Gotham.
suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
Zaproszenie od pana
It's
zagadki.
like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure
coś jest
what
w
I'm
środku
looking at or
jeszcze.
how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Alfred coś kojarzy właśnie, nawet dźwięk chyba. Może z czasów jeszcze ojca też, jak był tam tym przestępcą. Ojca Batmana.
Good morning,
Bruce'a.
Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working
Córka,
alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye,
Do
Lucius.
zobaczyska.
Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Inna
I'll be at
furka.
Wayne Tower.
Gramy jako Bruce teraz.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Ktoż to jest?
It's what I've come to expect. With you as Wayne Enterprises
Aha, kojarzę
chairperson.
ją z pierwszego sezonu.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
Coś dla... No,
I
tak
see.
powiem. Nie interesuj się, babo.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just
Ale się
updating the
rozpier...
encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Show me.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
I otwieramy. Teraz troszeczkę inaczej.
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Pewnie córka, nie? O, co to?
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Córeczka.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Super
You
sprytny.
always had a thing for toys.
Wynalazca.
So hard to know what to get a
Podziękujemy
man
jej.
who has everything.
Dziękujemy.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is.
Coś się zmieniło. Ciekawe co.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Proszę, nie mów, że staro.
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro
Opisywał
pulse
się.
waves? That's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
Pewna siebie
He's
dziewucha.
being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you?
Nie wiecie co to jest.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Co, pomoże nam?
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
No,
If you think you can
okej.
help, then be
Niech
my
pomoże.
guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. Said he was having some issues with his health.
Przechodzi sobie jakąś tam załamanie
I'll let him
troszeczkę.
tell you himself, but he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Może go przekona, żeby się leczył, chłopak.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do.
Nigdy jej nie
If you're
powiedział.
willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into
Powiedzieli
the
w ogóle
mission.
wszystko, tak? O Batmanie.
We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Well, if she's anything like you,
She's better than me.
Jest lepsza ode mnie. No, może.
okay, then let's give her a shot.
Dajmy jej szansę.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
O, i agencja, proszę bardzo.
Yes.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Aha, bo to Batman ich poznał. Mówię, czemu ona się przedstawia?
see you in a
Ja
bit.
cię kręcę.
I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Dalej, zaczynaj, Lucjusz. No chodźcie, właśnie. O, się
Sorry for the
spojrzała.
unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
A,
Please,
wejdźcie.
come in, make
Co
yourselves
mi
at
tam?
home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah,
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why
Już
do you
dzwoni, już coś
continue
ma.
to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
Moja rodzina.
My father
ma
did a
dług.
lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
A, udamy zaskoczonego, że nie wiem o
Psycho
co
from the
chodzi.
news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city.
Mówi o dwóch twarzach, no.
Think of it. You've been
Coś
associated
z
with
nią jest nie
quite a
tak,
few
coś mi się wydaje.
psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you.
To samo pytanie, co
Either
zadała
that, or you're
Batmanowi.
often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the
No
world,
tak,
right?
wiemy, że
Stands
tak
to
samo jak
reason I've run into
normalnemu.
a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Znasz
We
go jako John
understand that it
Doe'a.
was during your stay
Czyli
in
Jokera.
Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
Zostaliście
From the sound of
przyjaciółmi.
it, you two
O,
were close.
John
may
tak
very
pewnie
well say
myśli.
that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
Spróbowałem zatrzymać tę walkę, bo tak było.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Dał nas do
Sounds like you two were pretty
kontaktów.
close to me.
W razie czegoś.
I did not
A
agree.
nie wyraziłem na to zgody.
Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're
Troszeczkę jest
important to him.
szokowany chyba tym.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company
Jesteś w centrum tego.
for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind
Wszystko, co
the
robisz, to
press,
się
behind
ukrywasz.
your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Pewnie, że wam nie
Or
ufam. Ty.
maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're
No,
not the
chyba
hero people
przesadziłaś.
think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Włączył się alarm. Wypadówka. No już się z kolei. Coś jest nie tak.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, just stay calm, okay?
Uspokój się, no.
I'm gonna
Co
get
się
you out
stało?
of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Oj,
Lucius,
Stefani, że ją kocham. O
Really made a
kurde.
difference, didn't we, Batman?
Orzesz.
oh my God, Lucius! No!
No to zostaliśmy przechytrzeni
One
przez
killed and
tego
14
pana
injured after
zagadkę.
a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
Ale
opening
coś
an
już było nie tak, jeżeli
investigation
pojawiła
into
się
what
właśnie
they're
córka
calling an industrial
tej
accident.
Luciusa.
Wayne
Tak
Enterprises' Chief
myślałem, że coś
Technology
może z nim za
Officer
chwilę nie być.
Lucius Fox
Bardziej ona też
died
ma dryg
last
do właśnie
Tuesday
tej.
in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of three at Divinity Church this Sunday.
O kurde. Będę tęsknił za tobą, przyjacielu.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear.
No był dobrym człowiekiem, był.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this
O kurde, Alfred się wściekł.
is personal.
To jest
We
osobiste.
can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Wrzucę go za kratki.
I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent
Jest
way.
zdruzgotana, no. Pewnie będzie winiła nas za to. Coś tak czuję.
I should go talk to her.
Nie nas, Bruce'a.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Idziemy ją pocieszyć, okej.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
To nie wydaje się rzeczywiste, no nie. Zbiotem place, nie, to głupie. Co mogę dla ciebie
Your
zrobić?
dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know?
Uwielbiał dla mnie to
They
pracować dla
hardly saw him at
Bruce'a.
home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Mama narzekała, że, jest,
Now I guess it's
że
true.
brat wyrasta bez taty.
He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many
Jego
things I
praca
wanted to
była
talk to him
ważna.
about.
No tak, zrobimy.
So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Chyba trzeba będzie jej powiedzieć.
Tiffany,
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
Nic nie zostało z niego.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
Na czym
It
pracowaliście?
doesn't quite add up.
A powiemy jej, tylko że nie tutaj.
Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
W co żeście się wplątali?
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him?
Ten dysk zabił
Did you
ojca.
put my father's life at risk for that?
Powiem
I'm
jej, że
begging
tak.
you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe,
Myślałem, że jest
Tiffany.
bezpieczny.
I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
No, będzie ciężko sobie wybaczyć teraz.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Krzyczy do świata. To chyba jej nie powiemy.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went
O
out with
kurde,
a
kto...
bang, right?
O, Joker!
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into
Miałem
you.
nadzieję, że na ciebie wpadnę, Bruce.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Ze spokojem, ze
We
spokojem.
have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I?
Mówiłem, że cię
You
zobaczę,
and
nie?
me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Przynieś jakiś prezencik. Co to kur... Wyzdrowiej, John.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
A podziękujemy mu, co tam?
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see.
Pierwszy raz na pogrzebie.
The littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
Za dużo wolności ma i coś wariuje. Czyli pomału staje się Jokerem pewnie.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out?
No, może
Oh my
uciekł.
God, did you escape?
Didn't have to.
Nie musiał.
Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Mam nadzieję, że masz dobry powód, że tu wpadłeś.
I need that favor you owe me.
Przysługi chcę.
For settling the score with Zaz, and you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
A, okej, powiemy,
I
że
gave
my
you
coś
my
zrobimy.
word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met, friends for life.
Przyjaciele. Na całe życie. Raczej nie.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends.
Poznał nowych przyjaciół.
Pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
Przypominał mi ciebie,
So
twojego
who are
ojca.
they?
A,
You'll
czyli
find out when you
pewnie...
meet them. They're
Mam,
looking
myślę, że
to
jednak
bring
poznał tego
someone
właśnie pana zagadkę.
like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you
Mam się z
would.
nimi spotkać.
Please don't let me down.
No dobra, niech
I'd
nie
be happy
będzie.
to chat with your friends, John.
Zobaczmy, kto
Just
to
say
jest.
when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
Selfie
Guys
sobie
will be
walnie.
so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Fine, just make it quick.
Smile. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy.
Ma
Real
wroga.
piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Nazywa się... O kurde,
How do
to
you
jest jego
know
wróg.
Riddler? Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
Jest niegrzeczny.
I tried
Najgorsze.
to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news.
Nie przyznamy się,
Guy's clearly a
nadal
murderer,
z
sick in
wiadomości.
the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
Wie, gdzie on
No,
jest.
not exactly, no. Maybe I
Niedokładnie.
said too much.
Może powiedziałem za dużo. Powiedziałem, że ci pomogę.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you?
Pomóc, żeby pomóc.
I'll find out where
Joker.
he
Nie,
is
nie, nie, nie,
and
nie,
get
nie,
back to
tutaj.
you.
Nie, żadnej
See if
pomocy.
I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
Nie angażuj
It'd
się.
be just like the old days.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this.
Zajmie się tym. No dobra.
Meet my friends later.
Tylko spotka się z moimi przyjaciółmi później. Ciekawe, kto to jest. Jak to myślałem, że to jednak będzie właśnie pan zagadka, ale... Jeden czerwony guzik założyliście?
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this.
Tęsknię za tym.
Trust between us.
Zaufanie pomiędzy nami. A, zaufamy mu.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce.
Będziemy w kontakcie.
Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
No to jesteśmy na tropie pana zagadki. Zobaczymy.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Da sobie radę,
Bruce
to
Wayne
wiemy.
picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land.
Ukrywa się skubaniec, no.
I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Co my tu mamy? Skan.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Pewnie no. To zróbmy gdzieś indziej. A po kolei 44.
The land of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Przeczucie mówi mu, że to miejsce. No
If
dobra.
this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
No tak, ja też mam złe przeczucie o niej. Coś mi tu nie
The
pasuje.
way she goes after criminals, she's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing. I mean nothing to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As
Masz
far as
dobre
law
serce.
enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
Informujemy czy nie?
She's already got him
Keep
breathing down
her
my
in
neck
the
about what
dark.
went down at the casino.
A, informujemy.
Notify
Pyk.
Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Chyba tak szybko go nie znajdziemy, co? Już.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
No nie za przyjemnie, nie za przyjemnie. Jakieś kurde. Coś tu będziemy szukać teraz, tak? No to szukamy. O kurde, jakaś tablica.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Ooh.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Pułapeczka. No, jakaś zagadka
We
znowu.
go in.
After you.
No to idźmy. Co to za twarze?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
O kurde, to chyba
Holy
ktoś z
crap.
oddziału tej Waller.
He's one of Waller's.
No, tak. Coś tu jeszcze mamy? A tu.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Uszkodzenie mózgu. No.
There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Coś od środka pewnie. Przez ucho może. O, pewnie przez ucho.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before.
Ta sama zabawka co w kasynie. Coś tu jeszcze mamy? A coś na nodze.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Jeszcze coś? A tutaj. Telefonik.
Trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Trzeba coś poszukać, no to szukajmy.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Można go linknąć, to co do buta.
No, nothing that would have severed his fingers in there. Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
No dobra, szukamy, co tu jest.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains
Kurde,
why
jaki
our
uczony
phones
jest ten
aren't getting
Batman.
signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Dobra, coś jeszcze tu musimy znaleźć. Symbole mamy.
There are blades inside.
A tutaj są jego paluszki.
Blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Dobra, czyli to będziemy mogli zrobić, takie symbole.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Aha.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Monitorki jeszcze.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Aha, czyli coś musimy znaleźć jeszcze, żeby spojrzeć w to. Tu coś mamy takiego?
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
O, nagranko mamy.
You've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Czyli tutaj co? Szacuję, że musimy coś znaleźć.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Co
The
tutaj?
glass. It's polarized.
Aha, czyli możemy
So it
połączyć
is.
z tym. Z monitorkami.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Że trzeba przekręcić w lewo, tak? Tak wychodzi z tego, a tu coś jeszcze mamy, floor. Podłoga.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
A czyli to z
This thing's
butkiem.
built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Okej, dobra, łączymy, czyli... czy nie? Nie?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
O, teraz możemy chwilę. Missing fingers? Nie, to. I to. Czyli podłogę z butem stopiony.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Dobra, to ma. Teraz palusz.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out. Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about
Sprzedawał mu
strange
jakąś kurwa broń.
bedfellows. You know,
Mori.
Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Nic nam nie powiedziała. Wie, a nie powiedziała. Jeszcze coś.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He
A,
and his
czyli
colleagues,
ktoś jeszcze jest. Nie jest sam. Czyli pewnie. Nie no, ale Joker nie.
his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
No, może będziemy mieli takie szczęście, że się pozabijają, ale powątpiewam troszeczkę. Co my tutaj jeszcze mamy? Mobile device, czyli
I
telefon
recognize some of
komórkowy
the
albo...
names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
No dobra, linkujemy ostatnią... Otrzym...
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
A, czyli będę wchodził do pudełeczka. Oh my goodness, do tej klatki.
I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Coś tutaj krzes.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Potem tu wyskoczył, nie? Gdzie tu mam połączyć teraz? A tu.
The agent's shoe caught fire.
No jest troszeczkę inaczej niż w pierwszym sezonie. Tam już tego nie było jakby dodatku, co w tej chwili jest.
He ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Teraz zdarzenia musimy sami ustawić po kolei, nie? A wcześniej tak nie było, od razu było. No czyli tutaj.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beeline for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue.
O kurde, jakaś czasówka będzie? Mam nadzieję, że nie jestem w tym dobry.
Is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Nie zawiodę.
He'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it. Heat's rising, Batman.
I can almost make out a message.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Czyli speak, czyli coś.
Which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
O, klateczka.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Co za skubaniec.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
O Jezu, które to miało być? Nie widzę. O kurde, udało się. Nie mógł tak zrobić od początku.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
Pocisk jakiś.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
Lucius.
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will
Czy
light
nie
up.
zabiłeś wystarczająco?
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum.
Jesteś gorszym wrogiem.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Okay, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a
Może był jeden z
sure,
tego, z
but she had
agencji.
nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Tak, ciągle jesteś odpowiedzialny.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it?
Ciężko, no, ciężko zarobić na zaufanie, a potem szybko się je traci, nie? Tak jest w życiu też. O, Batman się chyba troszeczkę zdenerwował.
You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Game on! No zobaczymy. Pewnie rozmowa z Gordonem jeszcze.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
No raczej nie będzie zadowolona, że będzie wiedział wszystko o jej agentach.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Przyznajemy się czy nie? Przyznajemy się.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Ciężko o tym mówić.
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
A dlatego nabywamy też znajomości, tak? Relationship, czyli jakieś powiązania, tak? To też jest jakaś nowość w stosunku do sezonu pierwszego.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Możliwe, że nasze odpowiedzi, później to zachowanie zmienia później ich postrzeganie nas i tak dalej. Nas, Batmana. Co się dzieje z Alfredem?
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter.
Nadajnik to był.
When it
No
was
tak,
solved,
wiadomo,
it
że był
emitted a
nadajnik.
signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each
No
other.
musimy kogoś zrekrutować, pewnie córeczkę. A, tak.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Przejdźmy, no to zobaczmy, co tutaj będziemy... Link do czego? A, do listy.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile
Przez
strike.
telefony, aha, tak chcę ich namierzyć.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
No nie musisz oglądać, Alfred, nie musisz.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
No to do rzeczy.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Co tu mamy zrobić?
Batman? Dwayne?
No. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
O co tu chodzi? Bruce. A tu mam...
Tiffany.
That's a match.
Mam tutaj, dobra. Tu mamy
Bruce.
Okej, tu mamy Bruce'a i tu mamy Bruce'a.
Riddler.
Nie!
I need to keep looking.
Holender.
The two sounds have to be the same.
Ja wiem, tylko że nie przeskoczyło, no.
Bruce.
Teraz, o.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
Trzeba najpierw
There
znaleźć
is
zagadkę,
always
no.
Riddler's
Szukamy
second
go.
in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
Jokerek się odzywa.
Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. More.
Podziękujemy mu.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Co za...
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
My idziemy do tego, bo ten jest cienki. Mięknie.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
A, pójdziemy jako Brusik.
On the other hand,
no dobra, pójdziemy jako Bruce. A to, tu mam
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino.
Tutaj pewnie jako
Put up
Batman,
quite a
więc...
fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job
Połamane
for Batman.
kości albo coś.
He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Nie, to nie chcemy znarować Gordona. Pójdziemy do Mori. Mamy wybór, dobra. No wybieramy Moriego.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
I jako Bruce. I czerwona furka.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Dobra, co tu mamy zrobić? Co poglądamy na razie, tak?
All this attention must be
Agenci.
annoying to a man like Mori. Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No
No
jest
time to
Mori.
waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Uciekaj, uciekaj, laleczka.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
Mamy wspólnego
We
wroga.
have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Potrzebujemy prywatności.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Potrzebujemy informacji.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori.
Jesteśmy
He's gonna hit
na
you
jego
with the
liście.
same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is.
Oj, wiem, jak jest szalony.
I wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
Mam wyobrażenie duże, jak jest szalony.
Scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then
Więc
you
wisisz mi
owe
jedno.
for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways.
Coś chce ode mnie, no,
I
co
can help
chcesz?
you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Co chcesz,
Paula
majster?
has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
A pomożemy
I
mu.
could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Kurwa, podpisujemy czy nie? O, ja czekam.
Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
A, psa siłę!
This could have been a lot easier for you, Mori.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Mam nadzieję, że nie zapomnisz.
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
I tak wziąłem, i tak.
Alfred, I've sent you Mori's information. Find me what I need. Fast.
The Lady of Dublin, o proszę.
Armed men on board. This must be it.
Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
No, troszeczkę walki w końcu.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent. What was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need
Ma
to
znowu
get
jakiegoś
better.
agenta.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
You and your boss.
We found him.
So foolish.
Jest pan
All of this
zagadka.
information turned out to be accurate.
All your
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
blame individuals for institutional incompetence.
A good spot for cover.
Has a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors.
Wait for it.
Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
You'll see what I mean
I'll
soon.
move when he isn't looking.
They might be angry I brought you here, but understand why. They'll recognize my
I know.
brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture.
No fajne są te walki.
Struggle making people see that. You think? You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Nauczać się, no proszę. O!
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the
Nieźle.
hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
O, to jest ta podłoga.
Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
O kurde, zrobił nas, że tak powiem, w bambuko.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
O kurde, ma tą wyrzutnię.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori.
Jestem silniejszy od ciebie.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started.
No będzie zadawał zagadeczki.
Get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved the puzzle box for the bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Co za skór...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Aha, mam nie odpowiadać.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer.
Nie odpowiemy teraz.
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you!
Please, no!
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler.
Kim jestem?
Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Aha, teraz szybko. A ją wrzucimy
Use
tu.
Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Ale
I like
szybko to
what you're
zrobię.
saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman?
I am.
Who's on top of Gotham now?
That would be me, o. To jestem ja.
I am.
What are you doing? No, 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 no!
No to teraz masz przesrane.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
Oj, troszeczkę poleciał.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Co on znowu wykombinował?
This can't be happening!
Ohohoho!
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched
No nie
us
daliście
straight at the
rady, no.
dogs. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages.
You
To nie
can't
twoja
punish
wina.
yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
No i ucieka.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an
To
uncomfortable
twoja wina, nie
feeling.
moja, no.
This
Skubaniec.
entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed.
Ciekawe, kto są ci jego koledzy.
Set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed
Byli mądrzejsi od ciebie.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Joker.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Jaki pakt, kurde?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Batman. Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble.
No, mamy
A lot
kłopoty.
of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
I saved lives today, Jim. That's a victory.
Now, that counts for something, sure. Yeah, but it's not enough to keep the gods at bay. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess.
Co za wredne babsko.
Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't
demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each
Musimy
other's
trochę
eyes,
docisnąć,
you
bo
can't
jest...
see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know
Został
if you
zdradzony,
have
no.
anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at
proszę.
Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working
Harley Quinn.
together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Skąd ona wie, skuban? O proszę. Vengeful. Jest wściekły. dzięki za oglądanie epizodu pierwszego Batmana. Mam nadzieję, że również usłyszymy się w epizodzie drugim.